Right now, Bobby Lashley completely helpless.
What the hell?
Right.
Look at this! Joker!
Reigns cannot believe it. Seth Rollins marching through the crowd the same way the Hounds of Justice, the Shield, did for so many years. Sure how wise that was for Mr. Knoxville.
And Knoxville's made a career out of making non-wise decisions.
Bring it. Oh. And now AJ Styles, Knoxville said bring it. And Styles, oh my goodness! He about knocked the head off of Knoxville. Montez Ford from the heavens! Johnny Knoxville flattened like a pancake.
It appears as if Johnny Knoxville is in the middle of a bunch of sharks.
Oh, now Ridge Holland placing Knoxville on the apron, and Sami Zayn with a haluva kick eliminates Knoxville.
Jump over the rope, bed, buddy. You got 2 tours. You got fans. You got music to make. Don't you do that.
Oh no! Brock Lesnar! Buddies can fly!
Who shall enter the fray next?
Yes! The icon of combat sports! The Rowdy One is back!
The baddest woman on the planet is back! Are you kidding me?
The only woman to hold WWE and UFC gold, and look at the field! They can't believe it either!
Ronda Rousey is in the Royal Rumble!
Rollins is fading! Rollins may be down and out! The official Charles Robinson is going to check on the challenger. Rollins, though, his hand lands on the rope. Reigns has got a break.
What happened, Michael Cole?
Reigns has got a break. He's got a 5 count to break. Guillotine locked in. Roman Reigns is not going to break. Reigns is going to be disqualified. What?
He deserves this. He deserves this.
Let go of me, man. Let go of me, man. That's enough. That's enough.
He won't allow me to let go. He won't allow me.
Let go, please. Come on.
Roman Reigns
Roman,
refusing
please,
to
let
break
go,
the
man.
guillotine.
Damn it.
A double spear by the Grit Couple.
And how quickly things change.
No more tags. No more inspiration.
No way.
Yes.
No way.
Amazon slam coming for both of the In Couple. Shoulders down. And the Grit Couple takes it home.
Here are your winners, the team of Beth Phoenix and the Rated R Superstar Edge!
She's tried it several times before.
This will stop the pendulum and smash the damn clock.
They're going to kick Becky Lynch off. Becky Lynch again.
Chop block.
Oh, this is... What? No.
From the second.
Manhandle slam!
That's gotta do it.
1, 2, 3, and still the champion!
Here is your winner, and still the Raw champion, Big Time Becky Lynch.
No. What in the hell?
What did I just see?
Roman Reigns with the WWE Championship in hand. What kind of devious thoughts are circulating the mind?
Lesnar is down. The WWE Championship delivered by the Universal Champion.
And we have a new champion!
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion, the Almighty Bobby Lashley.
Who will take their place at WrestleMania?
Charlotte Flair has seen that look in Rousey's eyes before, and it does not end well.
Charlotte Flair charging, getting caught by Rousey.
A little too aggressive. Ronda Rousey underneath there, and she's eliminated! Ronda Rousey reigns supreme!
The winner of the Royal Rumble match and the person who will main event WrestleMania is Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Two men remain. Who's going to win the Rumble? Claymore blocked by Lesnar. Lesnar with McIntyre up yet again. Drew McIntyre dumped over the top rope. Brock Lesnar's going to WrestleMania.